we talking about A Tribe Called Judah?
Like,
are we talking about She?
Like,
are we talking about Battle on Buka Street?
Like, so we're talking about Finding Me, and I'm sure you've been looking everywhere for this particular movie. But guess what? We are bringing you the gist right from Prime Video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. This is English Joy, and we talk about movie reviews here. So if you're a lover of movie and you like talking about movies, you like movie gossips, this is the right place. Do want to subscribe, yeah, and also hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever there is a new movie review. And also like this video so that the YouTube algorithm can push the video to as many people as possible who are interested in watching Finding Me, just like you. All right, on my channel today, I have a very beautiful girl. This is what we call chocolate and caramel. Ooh. Yeah. So chocolate and caramel is here with us live and direct. The brown skin girl herself, the girl that actually featured in the brown skin girl, is here with me on this particular.
How you like these people?
Okay. Make welcome Annabelle.
Hi,
Annabelle.
guys.
Yeah. So we're talking about Finding Me. And Annabelle is a very good movie critic, and she's going to tell us a lot of things that we need to know. So if your hopes were like this before, make it bigger. So yeah, I'm giving the floor back to Annabelle. So Annabelle's gonna do the whole thing. I'm just gonna sit down here, and just look at her while she talks.
This is your channel. Why am I doing?
Alright, let's go. Let's switch back to my normal.
Okay, first off, shout out to Funke Akindele. Always dropping amazing movies. Are we talking about A Tribe Called Judah?
Like,
are we talking about She?
Like,
are we talking about Battle on Buka Street?
Like,
I mean, she really does deserve her flowers. She's excellent in producing her movies.
Yeah.
And I'm always excited to obviously her feature or star in her movies. Finding Me, I wasn't having so much of high hopes
for the movie.
I was just expecting, a normal Funke Akindele kind of movie. Okay, a lot. First of all, I did not expect those erotic scenes.
Why are you calling those scenes erotic? I don't think that they're actually erotic.
No, okay, what should be the right word for it?
They're just normal scenes that happen.
No, okay, let's say normal scenes, but Funke Akindele movies are not, to me, they're not the kind of movies to, incorporate a lot of kissing scenes, a lot of bed scenes, and, all of that. So I was a bit surprised.
What if she wanted a change and she wanted to just something different than the regular?
Okay, let's just take that as a change. And we have to see better in other movies. Okay, Finding Me, I think the movie is a portrayal to marry right. Okay, because you fell in love with someone and your love was not reciprocated.
Yeah.
Yes, that's like one of the most heartbreaking things that anyone can ever.
And the annoying thing is that the person now knows that you love the person.
Exactly, and the person now marries you because of your money. I think if I can remember, I think she had known him for a long time. Is it down to university days or something? She said something like that. So which means that they've known each other for a very long time. And obviously, she's the daughter of a very wealthy tycoon.
Yeah.
So he decides to use that as an advantage to, exploiting her and all of that. So I thought it was gullible because I don't know the right word.
At some point, she said she knew that he was actually doing her wickedness, and yet she was
still there, which means she actually loved him so much.
Yeah.
She loved him so much. She loved him in his bad days. She loved him in his good days, even the days that he was always bashing her, telling her, saying all kind of bad things.
Telling her how she's not.
Yes, she's not sexy. She's not, which is actually very
anybody that had a very high self-esteem.
Yes,
even with that kind of person to go down,
to calm down, to really calm down. So I think that movie is a portrayal to marry right. Do not marry out of love. Okay, yes, love should be a factor in your marriage, but look out for other characteristics.
Yeah.
Yes, you should not you should not be so blind to certain things because you are in love and then you enter into a wrong marriage and then you begin to suffer. Like it was even cheating, like glaringly to her face, even lied to her face that he had not even. The part that even got me so angry was when she had to take a 500 million naira loan. Is it when I call it a loan? She took money from her father's company, stole precisely. She stole from her father's company 500 million naira to support her husband's business, and he didn't even acknowledge her when Tiara, had its recognition and all of that, he recognized his doctor friend, he recognized some other people, and then he now recognized Becca's events, people that put in the interior decoration, events planning for the event. That was like the first person you're even supposed to acknowledge is your wife, because she's the brain behind whatever that happened to your success. You understand? If she had not given you, if she had not struggled to gather that money, you wouldn't have like been successful in making your whatever is success. So it was one of the like greatest heartbreaks. You can't go to events and maybe men are talking about their successes and they don't acknowledge their wives. Even if the woman has not done anything, they have to say something about their wife. I'm just grateful for the woman I have. This one that even puts 100% into achieving, making you achieve your goal. You just sidelined her, and I was really so heartbreaking. What other parts in the movie? Okay, I think she falling in love with Anthony was my own perspective. I think it was her way of trying to find love, like to see if she could be loved by someone else. Do you get? The surprising thing was that he was even a younger guy. 4 years, actually, 4 years different. A younger guy. I don't think she actually meant to cheat on her husband. She only she only wanted to feel loved, and in the process it's led to something else, and she got pregnant for him. And getting pregnant for him, she refused to accept the fact that Anthony was actually responsible for the pregnancy, because she was still in love with her husband. And then she kept on saying, we're trying to make things work. He's doing his best and all of that, and she never even knew that her husband was infertile. Oh God. People do crazy things in love when they're in love. But the fact that Semu, that's driver, in as much as he's the talkative one, he still like is loyal to her, and overheard conversations between him and his doctor friend, yes, and came to tell Sarah, and Sarah brought in, and she still refused to see the whole bad side to her husband, and it was until he almost killed her, her eyes opened. But that movie is just a pointer, guys. Marry right. Like don't just depend on love. And love is not everything. Love is important. Love is important, but I think you have to study your partner. When you're dating someone, study this person in-depthly. Try to know the person. Does this person really love you for you? Is the person after your money? Is the person after other factors? Like, love should not be the only thing that should cover. Yes, love is the main ingredient in marriage, but other things are very important. Character is also very, very important, because if you get married to the wrong person and that character begins to come out in the limelight, it's but do you think that a woman who is like well-to-do, she has everything in place for her, most things that I've seen, that guys who are not up to them will try to I don't know, and if ladies like that now fall in love with someone who is not as rich as they are, the guy will not try to, except maybe that guy loves you, unless that guy not love her. If the guy does not love her, he will do her dirty. I'm telling you, because just like I tried to call her, yes, that's the name of the husband, just like Kola did this way. Obviously he did not love her, he was only there for her money. Obviously, and he was even she even said it towards the end of the movie, when they stayed in separate rooms, and then she found the documents that showed that he forged her tuber occlusion, whatever, and also the original results to his infertility and all of that. And then he came to the room and I was like, what are you doing in my room? Blah, blah, blah. She was like, the house I built my own hard-earned money. Do you get? So he was only there to suck her dry. Like, even took passports to even flee the country and all of that. If not, there's another factor, good friends. If not for Sarah, Sarah was a very supporting and loving friend, and she was even trying to make her see that your guy is not who you are thinking him to be, and there's someone else who actually loves you. And I think that story also played out in two ways. I try to remember Funke Akindele's character's name. Tinuke, yes. On the part of Tinuke and on the part of Anthony too. Remember, Anthony had a girlfriend that duped him as well. Like, I don't know, just because of love. You can see how love is. Oh my God, love can be a problem, like a very serious problem. When someone is in love, the person tends to outlook other things that makes the person look like a bad person. Anthony was madly in love with Ndidi, and because Ndidi said her mother had cancer. Cancer is a very serious word. If you can say malaria, we can understand. But cancer, there's nobody you tell cancer and the person will not fidget. Like, person will not feel scared that this person's life is on the verge of you get. So he had to even call 1 million naira, 2 million naira. The guy was doing everything to make sure that at the end, what happened? He found out that he was due. So guys, try to understand your partner. Look out. Do not just be blind. They used to say in those days that love is blind, but now love, they wear glasses. Love, they wear glasses. They see, like, these days, let your own love wear glasses. Try to look out for those red flags, because marriage is a lifetime thing. Like it's not something that you can easily rush into and then you rush out again.
Like what my father told her, like if you're going to get married,
yes, no separation, no divorce. Like it's forever thing. Like you're staying. So before you stay, before you enter, watch where. That's how they tell us. Before you cross road, look left, look right. So before you get into marriage, look left, look. Marriage is like a road. You have to look left and look right before you cross. So that's for me. The movie was just the morals is just for you to marry right. Marry right. Actually, watch out for red flags. Look out for red flags. Observe things before. Funke Akindele, you
did a good job.
Yeah, she really
did. She really bringing out deep issues that is still in marriages.
Yes. Like actually, she pointed out those issues.
Okay, so like I said Anna was going to say everything, and Anna said everything.
I didn't say a lot actually.
You said everything, and I'm glad that we're able to give you guys the general idea of this particular movie. So if you've not watched
Finding Me,
if you've not watched Finding Me, I hope you found the movie in this review. Tell us what you think about the movie. If you watch the movie, if you've not watched the movie, tell us what you think about the movie through what we've just said right now, and tell us if you'll be checking out the movie too. Don't forget to like this video so that the YouTube algorithm can actually push this video to more people who are interested in watching Finding Me. Until then, guys, see you in my next video. Bye bye.